Hi there, welcome back to another episode of Reason with Rona. Today we'll be talking about how do you persevere against all odds. Now, if your life has been anything like mine, you have met a lot of ups and downs in life. Sometimes it seems as if everything that can go wrong is going wrong. Sometimes you just really question and wonder, when will I get a break? When will my life just be easy, smooth? When will I make a plan and things just go according to plan? Life is such a funny thing because even though you have these thoughts, we have to still press on, we have to still push, we can't give up. But how do you really just persevere in spite of everything that is happening, in spite of how you feel, in spite of when it seems as if you're putting in the work and you're not getting any results? How do you really just cope? Well, the first thing that I want to say is that all of us go through this. All of us have difficult times. All of us have our plans falling apart. No matter how successful somebody appears, no matter how it seems as if someone has everything together, we all struggle. It's just that sometimes persons will not come out and say, oh, that this happened to me or that happened to me. But we all, every single one of us, we all go through this struggle. So, first thing you have to understand is that you're not alone. So, these challenges that you're having, they're not unique to you. They're not plans that were set up against you. This is just how life is, right? And if you understand that this is how life is, then the next question is, how do I live if this is how life is? Because it can get challenging at times. For me, one of the things that I have to do is I have to have the word of God in my heart, because sometimes when life gets rough, that is what I use to encourage myself. So scriptures such as Jeremiah 29:11, they keep me grounded because he knows the plans that he has for me. Plans to prosper and not harm me, plans to give me hope and an expected end. And I look at stories in the Bible, like such as the story of Joseph. Like Joseph was just this sweet little boy who had favor in his father's eyes, and his siblings, his own siblings, would have turned against him because they were threatened by him. And we know the story of Joseph, and if we don't know, we can go and Google it, read about it. We see where he would have gone through so much, but at the end of it, he came out on top, right? And I keep telling myself that, as Joseph would have said to his brothers, all things, good and bad, are working together for my good. If it is that you are in a position, if it is that something has been happening to you and you're feeling down, you are not going to see it in this moment that you're in, because right now you're looking through lens of hurt, lens of anger, lens of depression, lens of you're not feeling resilient, you're not feeling strong. But at the end of the day, you have to encourage yourself, especially if you don't have people around you to encourage you, especially if when you fail, you don't have somebody to look at you and say, hey, I see that you're trying, continue pushing, continue pressing. Believe me when I tell you that it is important to surround yourself with people who believe in you. You cannot just surround yourself with people who will tell you that, oh, assault your salt, or oh, a bad lucky, a bad lucky. No, you have to surround yourself with people who will encourage you, who will pray you through, because this is life. This is life. As I tell you, all of us go through things. The difference between the persons who succeed and those who don't is that you have the resilience to not give up. And the next, and I guess final thing that I will say on how to persevere against all odds is that you have to believe in yourself. There is a gem that we used to say when we were growing up as children: without confidence in self, you are twice defeated in the race of life. No, you have to believe in you more than anybody else believes in you, because when you go through some things, when life knocks you down on your face, when you want to cry, you feel like giving up, when you just feel like you just don't have any more push left in you, you have to remember the vision. You have to remember your why. You have to remember why you're doing this, why you're pursuing this passion. You have to remember that God has given you this vision, He has given you this gifting, and that He who has started a good work in you will see it through to the end. It is not easy. So don't look at anybody. You might see them driving a car, owning a home, and say, oh, some people have it easy. Listen, some people's problem would kill you, right? Some people who you see as being so happy and being so up, so bright and uplifting and positive, if they were supposed to sit you down and explain to you every single thing that they were going through, you would wonder how they do it. But they do it because they know what they're about, they know where they're going, and they know that this valley experience is needed for them to climb up the mountaintop, because you cannot climb a mountain from the top, right? You start climbing the mountain from the valley. So use the different things that have been thrown at you to propel you to where you need to be, because God is within you. You will not fail. The enemy will come and try to knock you down. He will send distraction, because understand this, you see, whatever it is that you're pursuing, especially when it is related to your purpose, the enemy will not want to see you pursuing that. That is a threat to him. Understanding who you are, understanding whose you are, and why you were created. Listen, if you should realize your full potential, you are going to be a threat to him. So why would he just allow for you to have smooth sailing, right? That is why I have to encourage myself, as I said before. All things good and bad are working together for my good. Because when the bad things happen, I find something positive in them. Because I'm not going to let the enemy steal my joy. If something fell through, God, what are you trying to teach me in this situation? I am going to use everything as a springboard. My life has not been easy. It has not been easy, but guess what? God has been with me every single step of the way, and He will continue to be with me through the end. So whenever the things happen that causes me to doubt that which God has planted in me, whenever the things happen that causes me to doubt what my tomorrow will be, whenever the things happen that cause me to doubt my self-worth, my value, my self-esteem, whatever it is, whenever those things happen, I have to encourage myself. I surround myself with people who encourages me and who pray for me, who will pray me through this situation, because every single thing that we're going through, it shall pass. This too shall pass. So if you're in a valley moment right now, look up, lift up your head, go back to the drawing board. Don't give the enemy the satisfaction of having you give up on your dream. Do not give the enemy the satisfaction of not stepping out boldly because you're afraid. Do not give the enemy the satisfaction of saying that, boy, this is just my life, nothing never ever work out for me. No, the man who was making WD-40, he got it on his 40th attempt. Right? Some of us try something 2 times and give up. No, you can't give up. If God has given you a dream, if He has given you a vision, do not give up. Pray about it, fast about it, ask Him to send you destiny helpers, so that what you are destined to do, you will accomplish it. And I believe that we will accomplish it once we persevere against all the odds. So don't give up. Keep your chin up. Live up. All right? Big up.